top 10 things to do in Maine. The northeasternmost state in the whole of the U.S., Maine is located in New England, right on the border with Canada. Blessed with lots of astounding scenery and nature, it boasts a wealth of beautiful landscapes for visitors to explore, as well as lots of interesting historic tourist attractions and cities. While its rugged Atlantic Ocean coastline is home to lots of craggy cliffs and charming coastal towns, its interior is coated in verdant forests with majestic mountains and glimmering lakes dotted about. One of the best times of year to visit is in fall, when foliage covers the whole state in a marvelous mix of different colors. With a lot of things to do in Maine and excellent outdoor activities also on offer, this beautiful state is just begging to be explored. 10. Victoria Mansion in Portland. Built all the way back in 1860, the stately Italianate-style Victoria Mansion is one of the finest and most fetching examples of residential architecture in the whole of the States. Lying in the heart of downtown Portland, the National Historic Landmark is very popular to visit due to its astounding architecture and sumptuously decorated interior. Proudly showcasing an asymmetric design, the brilliant brownstone building boasts a 4-story tower as well as overhanging eaves and open verandas. Once the summer home of hotelier Ruggles Sylvester Morse, it was turned into a museum in 1941 to protect and preserve all of its unique features and furnishings. Inside is just as visually stimulating, as fantastic frescoes and furniture lie next to elaborate paintings, artworks, and decorative pieces. 9. Old Orchard Beach. Set on the shores of Saco Bay, Old Orchard Beach has long been a popular summer destination due to its golden sands and its proximity to Portland. In addition, the sun-kissed seaside town has a lively yet laid-back ambience as well as countless fun and family-friendly attractions on offer. Ideal for sunbathing, swimming, and water sports, its wide-open beach stretches over 10 kilometers in total with a wonderful old wooden pier jutting out into the waters of the Atlantic. Right next to it is the Palace Playland amusement park, which has lots of exciting and exhilarating rides for visitors to go on as well as a fun Ferris wheel and amusement-filled arcade. On the outskirts of town, there is the wild and wet Funtown Splashtown water park to enjoy, while lots of souvenir shops, eateries, and hotels can be found along its chaotic and colorful beachfront. 8. Skiing in Sugarloaf. Home to a staggering array of stupendous ski slopes and snow-coated landscapes, Sugarloaf is one of the best places to go skiing in the whole of New England. The second largest ski resort east of the Mississippi, it is located on Sugarloaf Mountain in the west of Maine. Besides being home to over 150 marked trails and glades, the resort has 13 chairlifts as well as one continuous vertical drop ski area which remarkably plunges 860 meters down the mountain. While most people go skiing and snowboarding, Sugarloaf also has superb golfing, hiking, and mountain biking in the summer months with phenomenal views to be enjoyed from up high. 7. Ogunquit Beach. Located just outside of the lovely little town of the same name, Ogunquit Beach boasts a sublime stretch of spectacular sands and shoreline. Very popular in the summer months, it lies just under an hour's drive from Portland on a barrier peninsula between the Ogunquit Bay, River, and the Atlantic Ocean. Appropriately meaning, beautiful place by the sea, in the indigenous Abenaki language, Ogunquit Beach certainly does look a treat. Besides lounging lazily on its golden sands and looking out over the ocean, visitors can also wallow in its waters or swim and surf along its shore. 6. Maine Lobster Festival. Renowned around the world for its crustaceans, each and every year the state hosts the Maine Lobster Festival in the seaside city of Rockland. Besides paying homage to the spindly sea creature, parades, music concerts, and an art show take place alongside the fun and festive feast. Over the course of its 5 days, thousands upon thousands of people visit the festival not only to try some of its delicious lobster dishes but also to enjoy its magnificent music shows and performances. With various contests going on in a packed cooking, art and crafts, and entertainment schedule, the Maine Lobster Festival is a unique, unusual, and unforgettable event to attend. 5. Portland Head Lighthouse. The oldest lighthouse in the whole of Maine, Portland Head Lighthouse was remarkably built all the way back in 1791. Since then it has guided sailors safely back home from its prominent clifftop setting just to the south of Portland Harbor. Erected to protect and warn ships of the rough and rugged Cape Elizabeth coastline, its gleaming white tower stands out magnificently against the dramatic scenery that lies around it. Towering 25 meters in height, its flashing Fresnel lens and booming foghorn are now automated and maintained by the United States Coast Guard. Besides taking in its delightfully desolate setting in the wild waters of the Atlantic, visitors to the historic lighthouse can learn all about its fascinating past in its marvelous maritime museum. As well as hosting a collection of artifacts, photos and models of the lighthouse, it also tells the story of its keepers and the ships that were wrecked along its shores. 4. Go whale watching. As lots of whales can be found in the waters just off the state's shoreline, taking a trip to catch a glimpse of these majestic marine mammals is one of the most memorable things to do in Maine. All along its indented coastline, you'll find towns and villages where you can arrange boat tours out onto the open ocean. Just 30 kilometers or so offshore are the fertile feeding waters where the world's largest living creatures come to feast and nurse their young. Between mid-April and October, visitors stand a good chance of spying humpback, pilot, mink, and finback whales with sperm whales and orcas to be spotted every now and again. 3. Baxter State Park. Encompassing everything from mountains and forests to lakes, rivers, and waterfalls, Baxter State Park is home to lots of untouched and unspoiled nature and scenery. Named after the politician and philanthropist Percival P. Baxter, who donated the land for the park between 1931 and 1962, it is set in the north-central region of the state. Very mountainous in nature, the state park includes the highest peak in the whole of Maine in the shape of the 1,606-meter-high Mount Katahdin, with countless other mountains to be found within its confines. Hidden away among its verdant forests are stunning sights such as Grand Lake Matagamon and Green Falls with moose, coyotes, and black bears to be spotted from time to time. 2. See the fall foliage. Thanks to its amazing autumnal colors, Maine is one of the most popular and picturesque places to view fall foliage in the States. Towards the end of the year, thousands upon thousands of people from all around the country and further afield descend upon the state to see its lovely landscapes turn a mesmerizing mix of different colors. Such is its popularity that the state even puts out foliage reports to let visitors know the perfect time to visit and the best locations to go leaf peeping. While many people head to Bethel and Newry due to their proximity to magnificent mountains and lakes, others take scenic drives around the Acadia Park Loop Road or along the Rangeley Lakes National Scenic Byway. With so many sensational shades of yellows, reds, and oranges coating its rolling hills, forests, and mountains, Maine really is one of the most magical and memorable places to see fabulous fall foliage. 1. Acadia National Park. Boasting lots of breathtaking landscapes and spectacular scenery, Acadia National Park will delight nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts alike. The only national park in the whole of New England, it was established all the way back in 1916 to protect and preserve its gorgeous ocean coastline and countless natural treasures. Set just southwest of Bar Harbor, it includes part of the Shudik Peninsula and around half of Mount Desert Island as well as numerous other islands and islets. Encompassed within its confines are majestic mountains and wonderful woodland with lots of lakes, wetlands, and craggy coastal cliffs also on show. Due to its incredible scenery and nature, Acadia National Park is a treat to explore with hiking, rock climbing, and kayaking being particularly popular.